Welcome back, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Let's see. We've got Razmita, we've got She Link Zelda, a fan of Zelda, Tetra, and Darren, and Liam, and Joseph. Oh my gosh. And Matt. Shortest stream you've ever seen. You're right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have yourselves a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. No, that was a joke. Okay, Natsu. Hi, welcome. If I missed anybody, my apologies. My apologies. How are we today? Also, on Saturday's stream, there was a little bit of lag and choppiness, so I was tinkering with the settings yesterday. I did a little, test run to see if we can smooth it out. I don't want any... We don't want the lag. We don't want it to be choppy. So, however, it's always a risk when you tinker with stream settings, like how it's going to actually go. So, if you could just keep a little eye on it and let me know. Wait, I meant to look at the numbers here. Sorry. 93%. We're almost done this game. What do you know? Yeah, just let me know if it gets laggy or choppy, or if it's nice and smooth, or how the audio is and everything, but I'm hoping it's all good. Also, it's a hot day today here. It's 10 a.m. It's 21 degrees already. It's like, bruh. It's gonna get up to like 28 degrees. Which I just realized I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Hold on. Let me put it into Google. 28 C2F, please. That's 82 Fahrenheit is it's gonna get to today. That's too hot for this burger man. Too hot. So I made myself an iced coffee. That's what, 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what it's gonna get to. Currently it's 21, which is hold on, just type that in, which is nice, 69 degrees currently. Yeah, my Canadian ass was not built for the heat, sorry. So, you know, I've got the umbrella out on the patio, hoping that it'll, like, stop some of the sun from getting in the window and heating my place up and all that good stuff. Burger's gonna burn. Bro, I burn so easy, actually, though. And then I get a rash, too. Stealing company time. Bree, welcome as well. Welcome, welcome. It's cold here, but in the high 40s, low 50s. That's 8 to 10 degrees. I love that. Like 10 to 15 Celsius, I think is like wonderful temperature. I think that's like the perfect temperature. Yeah, man. Scotland. Ah, there you go. Am I Irish or Scottish? I am what I affectionately refer to. My family, we affectionately refer to ourselves as mutts, in that we are a mix of those things. And yes. Yes. So am I Irish or Scottish? The answer is yes. It's a mess. It's a mess. There's some English, some Irish, some Scottish, some Welsh, some French, some Sicilian. You know, just because I said I burn and then rash. It's really funny though, is because I've always been affectionately referred to as pale by everyone I've ever met, and then I actually, there's one time where at my old office job, we had a bunch of Irish immigrants that we hired, really great people. They literally were like, there's no work back home. They moved to Canada to find jobs. Great, they were cool to work with. And one of the girls that I was working with, her name was Kate, and she was saying, oh yeah, you know, where is your family from? And I was like, kind of giving her the breakdown of all of that messy blood that I've got. And she's like, Sicilian. Oh, okay, that makes sense, because you do have sort of an olive skin tone. And I was like, Kate, no, I don't. But of course, it would be a pale, pure-blooded Irish woman who would refer to me as having an quote-unquote olive skin tone. The only person in the world who could ever say that. So I was like, oh, no, Kate, no, you're just the palest person on the planet. That was very funny. It was very funny. Especially, of course, having just been to Japan as well, I had to get very accustomed to being the palest person in the room, aside from maybe my son, who is about the same. But yeah, very funny. They're just like, olive skin tone? Kate, are you sure? She was great. Really great to work with those people, but that was very funny. They also kept saying I look like Andy Samberg, which I guess I'll take as a compliment, but, you know how it is. Yes. Great. We should probably jump into the game. I've just been yapping. I've just been standing here. Oh, I guess I don't need to bring squawks. I don't need to bring squawks. Maybe we'll just jump in and try the fight. So where we stopped last week. God, I need to learn to control my mouth. No, where we stopped last week was right here before the final boss. Boop. Oh, hang on. Let's get our girl Diddy. I mean Dixie. Oh my gosh. Andy Sam Bergerson. Darren's cracked the code. Iced coffee's pretty good. Look at these guys. I thought small Dixie. She thinks she's helping. No, she's gonna be a great help. But this display of strength was not her department. She's just a tiny little chimpanzee. Look at her. Do you think she dyes her ponytail? She's covered in brown fur, but then she's got a blonde ponytail. Do you think she dyes it? I will say though, the hat, frankly, is a great look. I'm gonna be. Oh, right. Now I remember how this works. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. Oh yeah, since I've like done this boss fight. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, we gotta get that. Oh, we gotta get. I was like, oh, we gotta get the banana, but then I took a risk. I shouldn't have. So does he just have those guys locked in there? I'm actually gonna do this real quick. Is that cheating? Perhaps. Am I doing it anyways? Also, perhaps. Oh, hold on. I meant to grab the guy. Okay. All right. This guy's. Apparently. Do you think she's a natural blonde, or the hat covers her roots? I think that is it. The hat, on top of being fashion statement, it definitely is covering her roots up. Bro, that was rude. Oh boy. Got a little too close. It isn't cheating. That's a good point too. That's a good point. I'm not doing anything out of the parameters of the gameplay, right? All right. Okay. Oh no, bro! I jumped over him perfectly in the first wave, but no, I failed. Can't believe I lost Dixie there. I had all those extra hearts too. Yeah, all right. We gotta just. All right, we missed. Thank you for more ammunition, sir. Okay, here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a rolling jump. There we go. Heck yeah. Oh, heck no. Okay, alright. We might have to give this a... Yep, there it is. We might have to give this a second go. Just gonna have another little sip here. Mm-hmm. That iced coffee. It's hitting the spot. Whee! Okay. Here we go. We can skip this. We can skip this. It's fine. Maybe I ought to have brought in one of those like bonus hearts actually. But we'll try one more honest try, you know. Alright. Let's wait till he kind of stalls out a little. Like that. Honk. And now whoa, whoa, I didn't think he was gonna go on the right side. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to actually land on his back. Alright, well I guess it's better to not hit him, but also not take damage. You know what I mean? Play it a little safe. Wait, does he have the Iron Throne? Is that what I'm seeing in the background here? Do cold brew for ice coffee? So I make a French press and then I chill it. It's a little over the top and ridiculous. So I have I make a French press, and then I strain it because you don't want the French press sludge. You know what I mean? If you've ever had a French press, you know, like sometimes you get the coffee sludge at the bottom. So I literally strain the French press and then I strain the coffee out of it, I guess, is more accurate. No! And then I chill it. And then I put a little midnight moo and oat milk. And then we are in business. Whoop. Oh no, I was trying to land on him. Bro, and now he's laughing at me. He's like, don't laugh at Dixie's pain, please. Or my pain, preferably, but, you know, maybe both, right? Right. Oh, the heart! Oh no. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do, I think, is well, first just grab Dixie, and then we're gonna go out. Oopsie. Want to experiment some more this summer with different chilled coffee. Oh, nice, nice. The thing with cold brew is you can get some good results with it, but it takes longer. So that's my only thing. Maybe I bring in a heart and like a couple extra Dixie barrels just to have her, you know? I think that's the play here. I think that's the play here. We'll see how it goes. And again, I'll just ask if y'all's how everything's looking and feeling. If everything's still looking smooth McGroove and not choppy. Except for the loading screen sometimes gets a little like that, but you know. I can't bring this into the fight, which is too bad. Loading screen gets choppy, but that's the game itself, not the stream. Okay. Sir. The way this guy like shuffles around, it's like when two white people are walking towards each other, and they and then they gotta do this sort of sort of thing, you know. Oh, my banana. It fell off. He bumped it off. All good. All is good. That's good. It's good that it's good because I have a higher bit rate set right now, and I normally I'm so hesitant to play around with the bit rate because in the past when I've had a set on a higher bit rate. I've like I found it gets choppy. Like it's like, oh, the picture quality looks good, but then it starts getting choppy or something. We start losing frames. Or we get a good frame rate, but then it starts looking like too grainy, too fuzzy. You know? Trying to find the balance. That's streaming in a nutshell. I swear to God, half of streaming is tinkering with bit rates. Okay. I'll be taking this, thank you. That's my bananas. And into the background. Alright. Those look deadlier than, Oh, I see. He said, you know what this fight needs? Ice physics. We need some ice physics in this fight. Oh, come on. What? Alright. There we go. Third time's the charm. Oof. Okay, alright. At least when he dunks them in the lava, the ice melts. Never mind. Here comes more. Will they impact him though? Great question. It didn't seem like it. It did not seem like it. I do appreciate that they did something a little different with the fight this time around, because the final boss in Returns was fully just Tiki Andros. I know he's called like Tiki Tong or whatever, but it was the Tiki version of Andros from Star Fox. It was fully that. Maybe it's because he's like a walrus guy. He's like used to it, you know. He knows he's got that traction on his little feet. Or big feet, I guess. He's a huge guy. I mean, he's a big boy. I messed that up. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's okay. The waste of that barrel. Cold brew's great, but it feels like I am drugged. Cold brew does have a higher amount of caffeine, I believe, than just normal brewed coffee. I was hoping the meeting would be fast, but it ended up being twice as long. Oh, no worries, Bradley. Glad you could make it, man. Glad you could make it. It's too bad that fight was going well. It was going well, but then I goofed, so that's on me. That's on me. Ah. You really got to go for the top of his back. You can't. The hitbox is pretty narrow there. That's all I'm saying. Alright, get in the background, yeah, fuzzy butt. Alright. Let's tango. Oop. Like so, like that. Okay, okay. We're just stalling for rain. Yeah, totally. That's totally what it is. Yeah, it was totally on purpose. We'll say that. All right, all right. Okay. Let's grab this hopping dude. Ah, dang it. All right. Oh. Woof. Woof. Okay, all right. Okay. Dang it. All right. That's all right. That's all right. Also, Jesse, is Stitch real or is last night hallucination? Definitely real. Did you watch the movie? What is it? Lilo and Stitch remake? I, frankly, am like fundamentally opposed to this movie's existence. Same goes for like they're doing How to Train Your Dragon, because it is like so emblematic of the issues of the film industry as it stands. Like, first of all, there's this strange. I genuinely think Lilo and Stitch, like as it was a near perfect movie. Frankly, it was great. And it had, I don't know. It was very good. Had a lot of heart to it too. Good messaging. It's a very fun movie. But there's this weird perception that Hollywood has gained recently, where they seem to think animation as a medium inherently makes movies less valuable than if they are live action. So we need to make it live action for it to actually be a good movie or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's silly, because I think you could do more with animation. And audiences can suspend their disbelief a little more, and like if you when you do live action, you have a commitment to realism that you don't have that issue with animation. And animation is art too. Like, so I thought I was dead, sorry. I was like saved by the platform floating up. Anyways. It's become more expensive, but then they have to also do animation in the movie to make the titular Stitch character. It's just a different form of animation. But then, yeah, it's just like this weird idea of like, well, it's cartoon, it's not good, you know? And yeah, it's the same thing for how to, and it is very much just like a, how can we make some money? How can we make some money today? Why make something new and original that has like ideas behind it when we can do the same thing we already did and make more off of it? Anyways, I'll get off my soapbox. I'll get off the soapbox. This guy is charging quicker than he was before. He was speeding. He was a speedy boy, that one. Whoa! Ah! Oh, I see. Duck. Oof. Okay. You. Ah. Get a heart, immediately take damage. It is my curse. My curse. Also, I will say from the trailer, and now of course I haven't seen the movie, but from the trailers, I got this this terrible impression that the actor who is playing Lilo can't act to save her life, and I feel bad saying it because the thing is, like, people are like, well, she's a child actor. It was like, well, there are good child actors, but also I don't think we should necessarily always exploit children for profit, because which is another reason animation works really well, because you can have, you know, real adult actors portray a child and it's not like weird. You know what I mean? You know, there is that too. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's many angles to this. So yeah. Oh, that was what the heck? That was fast. Word about the new Harry Potter. I hope that they are not. Oh hell yeah. I hope that the actors who are casting that, the child actors especially, are not like, or in particular, because the adult actors, they're like adults. They can understand the context of that franchise and choose to or not to participate. For the kids, I hope that they are not targeted in any way. I haven't seen that yet, but GBX Brand said live action remakes only reinforce the idea that so many have animation being for kids. Exactly, as being like an inherently lesser medium. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Anyways, we beat the guy. We beat his ass. I don't understand this. We got flowers now, but they're all so fuzzy. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Wait, Donkey Kong is not the one playing the bongos. I see how it is. I guess they just want to try something new. It's okay. Alright, there is a bonus world, so this is not the end of the stream, by the way, but we are going to sit through the credits. What Darren said. There's also this thing where with I think a lot of people, when they like, especially like when they target actors, like you see this a lot with like Brie Larson got it bad, for example. I think or what's her name, Kelly Marie Tran, she was in Star Wars, and then people hated it. But I think a lot of people forget that like actors don't write the script. They're not the writers. That's a different job. And so like, for example, you know, people like cyberbullying, like literally like harassing Kelly Marie Tran for her role in Star Wars. And they're like, you know, F you or whatever, your character ruined Star Wars. And it's like, she is an actor. She's not the writer. Whatever issue you have with the story or her character, like literally, like what, as an actor, it's like, oh, I'm auditioning to be in friggin' Star Wars. Like, what actor would turn that down, right? and anyways, yeah, people are ridiculous and toxic, unfortunately. Star Wars fan. This is why I don't make any. I love Star Wars. I don't make any Star Wars content because I don't want to interact with any Star Wars fans online. I will take the Zelda fandom any day. Yeah, anyways. But it is funny because then, yeah, it's funny because Oscar Isaac never got any hate, even though he's the one that said the somehow Palpatine returned line. But he didn't write the script, and people seem to understand that for him. Yeah. There is that too. People forget the human being. Like, these are people just working, right? They're working people. Working people. Yeah. Books being better than the movies is generally the case. I think, yeah, that's a pretty common occurrence. Very, very common occurrence. What's the best thing everyone has ate this year? We're too far into the year, man. Don't want to say there's a pattern, but there's definitely a pattern. Yeah. Also, sorry, I know I saw it and I took kind of a mental bookmark, but then the conversation was still going. But, he said, not gonna lie, the fuzziness is the only thing I miss from DK in Mario Kart World. He doesn't look furry in it. And I will say, yes, 100%. Also, Bonanza, he looks fuzzy, but it's like a different kind of fuzzy. I like how he looks super fuzzy in this game, and it just looks hairy, as he should. And I think I'm mostly fine with the Bonanza design. He is very expressive, but the fuzziness is really good looking here. This is an 11-year-old Wii U game, so I'm like, how did they? But couldn't they have? I don't know. But they didn't. They didn't spell it with a K. But I mean, are you okay, Tetra? He does actually look a bit feathery. Yeah, they look more like clumps or tufts, I guess. I don't know. Oh, but see here, it's like he's just unapologetically hairy, you know? And I love that. He looks a little unkept in Bonanza, I think. Hell yeah. Okay, so that is pretty good. There's more. Shave DK. Never. Never, please, God, no. Have I also been wishing I could grow Pikmin for the last 6 years? 100%, of course. Of course. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? There is a thing, I think a meme that, hold on, I gotta just find it, that I think Bonnie sent me. Yeah, it was Bonnie. There's your shaved DK. Anyways, we're gonna do Levitation Station. Hell yeah. Let's bring our boy Squawks into the fold here. Hell yeah. Levitation Station. Well. Okay, I saw it. I saw it. I don't know how. That's very rude. Okay, hold on. I'm just in my head mulling over how to get this puzzle piece. I think there we go. I'm just gonna grab it and die, and then there, I don't have to worry about it. It's gotten. Okay. I see the puzzle piece there. Okay. I see it there. Of bald, clean-shaven Mario? I know, I hate it. I hate it. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, please, no. Okay, well, I see that I have failed already, so I'm just gonna... Goodbye. I've seen the shoeless Kirby. I want to erase it from my mind. Anyways, BRB, she says, okay. I'll allow it. Okay, that was my mistake. Okay, alright, I've already messed this up. You gotta do this perfectly. It's gotta be perfect. It's a good thing I have 90 balloons. It's a good thing, isn't it? Alright. Okay, okay. You know what? I almost feel like for this particular puzzle piece that maybe I need Diddy so that I can just hold in place instead of Dixie, you know? Perhaps. No, but you know what? I think I can just do it if I just do a better job. Okay. I think. Okay. I missed one. And two. Ah, there it goes. Okay, okay, we were close. It was just, I got the last, so it was just one more that I missed. Okay. Stealing Company has to end soon, but I'm glad I got to see the credits. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you could be here, man. I appreciate you, Bree. Appreciate it. And also, don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Alright, here we go again. I missed one. Alright, goodbye, cruel world. I need to not miss one. Bro! Bree could be your bro, I don't know. Okay, I'll just have another sip of coffee. Oh, coffee's good. Okay, I guess I'm not getting the big bundle. In fact, I'm not getting anything. Okay. Alright. Wasn't the first one just coins? I think you have to... Maybe I'm wrong. I think you have to get both, because when I went past the first one, I thought he stopped squawking. I thought Squawks unperked himself. See, he's all excited here. No! Okay, well, let's see. See, now he's all settled down. Okay, well. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye! And also, goodbye, Bree. Da 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 da. We're just gonna... Alright. There we go. I kept fumbling that jump. Okay. There we go. There it is. You gotta get both. What? I grabbed the thingy. Okay. I thought I grabbed the vines. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We're making some progress. We got 3 puzzle pieces. If I get one, even if I die, I don't have to re-get it, you know. So it's okay. We're just gonna wait. There, see, I can cling on to it if I'm able to time it properly. Okay. Interesting. I don't think this as a mechanic has... Oh, the coin! I missed the coin! Okay. Oh, oops. Well, I died anyway, so I guess we can give another try. Anyways. I also did a lot of swimming, Tetra. Growing up. I think that has helped my case in a lot of ways. Also helped me learn to hold my breath. But, you know. I think I'm just gonna play it safe on the top. Okay. So I think I gotta get all the coins that float by. I think that's what the puzzle piece was. But maybe it was all the coins and bananas. Maybe it was just get everything, sir. Hell yes. No, the puzzle. I did. Goodbye. Ah, no. Okay, all right. This music's a remix of Donkey Kong Jr. and oh, really? They also used it in Returns for the Golden Temple in that game, which also likewise had some very floatiness. Some floatiness. But I didn't realize it was from Donkey Kong Jr. I didn't put that together, I guess. Whoop! This is pathetic. Okay. It is a mean puzzle position because if you just miss a little bit, you're in the barrel and then you've missed out entirely, you know? But I guess like I'm okay with them demanding precision of me, but bro. We just are forced to wait here. Whoop. Okay, I got all the bananas. I got them all. Well, all the, I mean, I thought I was messing that up, but no, we're okay. Okay, here we go again. Wait, no, right, I've already messed it up, so... Goodbye, goodbye. Delicious. All right. I had your first old man moment the other day. I heard a teenager talking and no idea what the words he was using meant. I'll say my son has kept me fairly well up to date on slang, and I will also say that I use Urban Dictionary to perhaps an embarrassing degree. Thanks YouTube comments for always making me have to look things up. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I've embraced my old man mannerisms, and so should you. Be cringe. It's more fun that way. Geez, how old is Layla now, though, Jesse? Well, you don't have to answer this, but it's just one of those, you know, because time flies kind of things. You know what I'm saying? Boof. And also boof. Okay, alright. Here we go again. No. I messed up the first jump. Guys. Ooh. Ooh, one before double digis. Man, I remember when she was like a literal baby, like literal. You holding her with one arm, baby. How did I do this? I need to pay more attention to the game. I'm sorry, chat. I'm all talking to you guys, and wait, what am I apologizing for? I'm like not paying attention to what I'm doing in this game. Oops. Okay. I mean, haha, we're totally stalling for because of Rin. Totally. That's what I meant. Haha, ha 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 ha. That's totally what I meant. I have an itch. I became insta-dead as soon as he said he believes in me. Well, it's a better thing than you think. It just is a slow burn, you know? Dixie always being stuffed in those barrels. It's not just Dixie. She at least gets to come out of the barrels. No, the coin! Goodbye. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least the abundance of bananas means that we're not like hurting for lives. You know what I mean? We're doing okay on the life counter. Because of the banana abundance. Okay. No, the coin! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. I gotta get that coin. Okay, I am gonna get some. We're gonna just, and then we're gonna jump here, and then we'll just get some bananas, and then we get more bananas. Then we're forced to stand here and get these bananas, and by stand here I mean jump here, and then we're forced to also jump here. Yay. Okay, okay, okay again. No, double, triple okay. Alright. Okay. Wait a sec. Good. No! It was going well. That last coin. Oh my gosh. Also, Lindsay, welcome. If I didn't say it already. I need them puzzle pieces for no reason other than because it counts. Okay, 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 okay. I did not get those. Here we go again. Poof. Okay, how long have we been at this one? Thankfully not too long, because, you know, we did the boss, and yes, there we go, finally. It's just that one puzzle piece was really giving me a hard time. Wow. Oh no. Oops. Oops, okay, alright. Okay. But that was the farthest we've gotten, so you know what? I will take it. Sure, coins. Coins is good. Okay. At least here now we can focus on living. We don't have to stress about getting every single thing. It's all good. Here we go again. Oh, there's it. There was. I saw it. I saw it. Every death Miyamoto takes into me. No! No! Impossible. Okay. 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 Still okay. Okay. And also that. Okay. Okay. I got a pain hurt. Right in the pain. And I don't mean bread. Okay. Where's is it barrel? Barrel. Okay. No hate to that one. I got it. I got the puzzle piece. I sacrificed myself to get it, okay? There we go. I said, I will choose this puzzle piece over my own life. Yeah, so that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it, by the way. Alright, we're getting bananas. Okay. Whee! Okay. Whee! You know about those Mario levels where you gotta make those clenchy jumps? This reminded me, I really hope for Switch 2, you know what, even if it's just an update to Mario Maker 2, genuinely hope that they implement mouse functionality for Switch 2, because I think that's just would frankly be perfect. Okay, so I need to be faster. That's all. Anyways, that was a good attempt. I think that was the farthest we had gotten. So you know. Okay. Bananas. Okay, we got them. We got bananas. We got them. That should be the slogan for this game. The only change would be updated DK design. No. That would actually make me sad. They don't need to. Ouch, that's my own fault. Not sure if I should have done that. In fact, I know I should not have done that. I was thinking, oh, I'll just kill the one guy, get the heart. But the other guy got killed too. And that means that I didn't have a guy to jump off of. You know what? It was just sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we are the mistakes. Also, Crinkly Onion, welcome. Unfortunately, I don't know how I frankly screwed that up, but yes. We did get past the final boss already. And now we are enduring this. I do need those owls. I should not have tried to high-five them to death. This was a mistake. Okay. The lack of checkpoint in this level, pretty. But I'm holding. I didn't hold the button. Anyways, yeah, it's fine. H chat, welcome as well. How are ya? Welcome. Yeah, we're just gonna go on top so we don't fumble the vine part. Okay, slightly mistimed that one. That's all right. Going down. Okay, into the barrel. Okay. Okay. Ooh-wee. Okay, now for this next part, we just gotta be fast. There we go. Oh my god, is this the end of the level? So the part I died at before was right before the end of the level, as it turns out. That's always how it goes, isn't it? You picked this up for review a couple months ago. Looking forward to trying it. It's a great game. It's great. It's great. There is, yeah, like, the only difference is really the Wii U version versus Switch version is, like, maybe better load times, funky mode. I think there's otherwise, you're going to get the full experience on the Wii U version, really. Yeah, man. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, rocket rails. Let's see how this goes. Let's bring our boy Squawks. Donkey Kong's nose job. I forgot about that. And if you in this version, I think in his idle animation he pulls out a 3DS. And I think they changed it to a Switch in the Switch version. Let's see. Let's give him a sec here. Just gonna give him a moment. Just gonna let him. I mean, I think options is always good, right? If you can play it in the way that you're like more comfortable or that you find to be more intuitive or whatever, then hell yeah, right? You know what I mean? Motion controls would be if you sync a Wii remote up to it. Not necessarily. I don't think there's any motion controls tied to the gamepad for this game. But you can use a Wii remote and nunchuck, I think. We use second screen on some games. Yeah, it depends on the game. Oh, here he is. There we go. There we go. Pops out the 3DS. There we are. Oh, Dixie's backseating. You just know. He puts it away. He's like, stop backseating, girl. Just don't you backseat. Oh. There it is. I messed up bad. Wait, was there no barrel? Ain't no barrel. Oh boy. At least the other level was... That was rude. At least the other level was kind enough. Kind of. Alright, that was on me. To give me a barrel. Hee. Oh shoot! I didn't realize that. Didn't realize that platform was going to give way underneath me. Okay. Alright. I was like, okay, a moment to breathe. No such moment was had. Okay. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to just go bring some Dixie barrels in for myself here. We got Nintendo Live for $2. That's great. That's fantastic. Skyward Sword HD button controls, it's, you know what? Once you adjust to it, I actually kind of like it, to be honest with you. I still think gyro for aiming is great, but, and of course there is an appeal to playing it, you know, with your hands, that as the creators intended, but for some of the combat in Skyward Sword, with those button controls, when you're just like, yeah, the fact is you can swing faster and more precisely, I found, than with motion. Like the Girahim fights become so much, I don't know. Link becomes so much more aggressive immediately. Okay, we got Dixie. Okay, this guy's throwing explosives at me. It's very rude. Frankly, I got hurt. What are these fish doing? What are you doing here, fish? Ouch. And I died. Yeah, you can definitely tell that, like, the combat almost, like, wasn't designed around that level of speed because of how fast Link can move with the using the stick for combat. Is just so much. It's like, it's almost overwhelming for your enemies. Okay. Now that we're on the minecart, I'm a little less worried about needing Dixie. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, on the other hand, yeah, it's 3 out of 5. I gotta go finish cooking. All right. Jesse, thanks for hanging out, my friend, and I hope you have a wonderful day. This guy, he's gotta die. There we go. I see it. I see it there. You gotta do the clenchy jump. Alright, that's not how you do that, for sure. Oh, it's a minecart and a rocket barrel level with no checkpoints. So anyways. But I think we've gotten to a point where I shouldn't have thrown him yet. I don't think we necessarily need Dixie. I say, and then that happens. Immediate pain. I think we'll be alright. Okay. Goodbye. Okay. When you say the pufferfish enemy, are you referring to the guy who has it on the two on the stick, the big boy, or the one that you can encounter in underwater areas, the literal pufferfish? Ah, I still got hit. I goofed. All right. Jeez, I feel like I utterly breezed through the post-game levels of returns. And now I'm like, ooh. This one doesn't hold back. On the sticks. Yeah, gotcha. I agree. Honestly, I agree. This guy right here. He's a nuisance. I should have rolled. That's my fault. That's my fault. So I've learned a lesson, is that to hold on to that guy to just tank the fireball hit. There we go. I was gonna say human shield, but he's like a penguin, so penguin shield, I guess. Penguin shield for sure. I swear the clang of the minecart on the tracks, that sound, I swear it's like, it must be the exact stock metal clanging sound effect that that they use, that is sampled in the theme for Great Bay Temple in Majora's Mask. It just has this like distinct, every now and then, that metal clang, you know? I swear it's that. Oh, I goofed it. It's okay. The rocket barrel has its own health, apparently. I missed the puzzle piece. Oh no. Alright. Let's hang on to this guy. See, every death is a lesson learned. I was like, oh, he jumped. He's trying to avoid it. That's exactly the clang. You know what I'm saying. Like, I swear, it's the exact... It's the exact sound effect. It's gotta be. Every time I hear it, my brain goes immediately to Great Bay Temple. You played the Mole Patrol, you realize that... Oh, yeah, you got mixed up. It's all good. You got mixed up. It happens. Maybe I didn't do my due diligence. I just blindly trusted you. And that's how... Oh, yeah. This is why you don't hesitate. Okay. Well, sometimes you do hesitate. Sometimes you gotta hesitate. It's okay. We're gonna, you know... Bonk. Okay. Whee! Okay. And we have 4 out of 5. Okay. Right. Still. Oh yeah. So the last puzzle piece we need is the one. It's the one. Okay. The one on the rocket barrel. Hello, Squawks. All right. Here we go. Oh, okay, well that'll do. Just had to wait for it to explode. Whoop. And duck. Oh boy. Okay. Bump, and bump him, and bump him again. Just, again, a little too soon. Got it. There we go. 5 out of 5. Now we just gotta go for a ride and also not die. Which is easier said than done. Okay. That would have been a great spot to put a checkpoint. But they didn't. Fishies! My hands are sweating, but here's the end of the level. Okay, alright. Ha ha ha. It's all good, we made it. We made it. That iced coffee is very good. is very good. Okay. Secret seclusion. Ooh. Fancy. Crazy clouds. Alright. My boy Squawks. These clouds are crazy. Somehow. Okay. Before we do what is potentially the last level, maybe second to last, I don't remember how many there are here, but I get the feeling that this brings the other half of the thing, and then it unlocks either the very actual last level, or that's it. I can't remember. But anyways, we're gonna take, long story short, we're gonna take a quick bathroom break here, friends, before we attempt this. So, BRB. Everybody go do whatever you got to do, and we'll be back in not but a moment. BRB. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a relieving little break. It was perfect timing too. What do you know? Perfect timing. Perfect. So let's jump into Crazy Clouds. Stream. Indeed, Liam. Indeed. Your emotional support, Coke Zero, and chocolate chip oat muffin. That sounds like a hella good muffin. Hell yeah. Hope it's good. Hope you're enjoying it. I have a genuine question, actually, while I've got y'all in chat. Because here's the thing, is I always like to think I'm open to feedback, you know? And, or I try to be. Sometimes I can feel myself getting defensive and I have to like stop and be like, okay, wait, no. Anyway, so ages ago, like 2 years ago, when Tears of the Kingdom had just released, I posted a 2-minute tutorial, 2-minute video, because really that's all you need. 2-minute video of how I thought maybe there was maybe some platforms or something back here. No, it seems not. So I posted this 2-minute video. Here's how to get. Oh, that's a gust of air. Okay, these are some crazy clouds indeed. The video was like how to get the Hylian shield in Tears of the Kingdom. Very simple video. It now has something to the tune of like 20,000 views. That's fine. I figured that's one of those videos that's just not really ever going to expire because, you know, people will pick up the game for the first time or they'll forget or whatever, and it's something very easy and I wanted to make it quick because it's like, you know, you don't need a long drawn out thing. Anyways, so someone had commented and said essentially that like, oh, I went too soon. That's not what the comment was. No, well, first of all, I feel like if you're going to give feedback like this, you should do it in a nicer way. But the gist of, they were a little rude about it, but the gist is they said that the video cuts before, like, at the part where they need me to show where to go. And I was like, literally, I do show it, though. And then, like, I talk for, like, the 30 seconds of where it is, where to go, I describe it. I don't know why I did that again. Anyways, I'm just confused because I'm like, at a certain point, okay, I know it's a tutorial, but like at a certain point you need to like look up at your screen and also just like play the game because but like also, I don't know how much clearer I could be. You know, like you can literally pause and look at the coordinates on the screen, you know, if you wanted to. So it's like, I don't know. I see. I see where the puzzle piece is. I don't know. It's just like one of those weird, confusing things. It's like, how much clearer do I need to be? I don't understand it. I'm not saying to go dogpile on this random person, but I do have to wonder, like I say, go in the docks, go up the stairs, do this puzzle at these torches, you know? Like how much clearer can I get? Do this puzzle and then a treasure chest will appear and open it and get the shield, you know? It's like, it's not hard. It's not a complicated task, you know? I don't know. It's just like, we'll sort them out for you. That's not what I'm saying. No, don't dogpile on this random person. You know, that's not what I'm, oh, frick. That's not what I'm getting at, but it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like like it's not that complicated. Like, I have to wonder if they were watching the video and they're like, I don't understand where to go, but they didn't have the game in front of them. Because I feel like if you watch the video and you have the game in front of you, it becomes very obvious, you know? It's like, and this is part of why I don't do a lot of tutorial stuff now, you know? It's like, no, 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 no! Oh, frick, and then the gust vanishes. Explain to them as if they were stupid. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the thing. But the thing is, like, I felt like I explained it thoroughly enough that even still, but you know. Maybe that is it. Maybe they're not smart. I don't want to make assumptions about their intelligence, but okay, there we go. Okay, I see. I need to get that puzzle piece there. Could also be a troll. Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, there have been times where, like, I don't know why I did this. Speaking of not being smart. Haha. Haha. Well, I'll tell you what I wrote back. I tried to be diplomatic here. So they said, "This is a joke of a video. You cut where you need to show where to go. Stop making videos thinking they are helpful, for F's sake." It's a 2-minute tutorial. I said, so I replied, I said, literally at 1 minute, timestamp, at 1 minute, I'm showing the spot on screen where you need to go, and the puzzle you need to do. Between 25 seconds up to that 1 minute mark, I'm verbally telling you where to go. If you pause, you can see the exact coordinates on screen. I'm open to feedback, but genuinely, how can I be more clear than that? You know, what video is it? It was a little tutorial, how to get the Hylian shield in Tears of the Kingdom. It's a 2-minute video. Give it a watch. Tell me. Is it not clear enough in the video? I don't know. The second half of the video is the first half is here's where you need to go. Then the second half is careful, phantom cannon's there, but you could also approach it from... I keep pressing A immediately. I keep pressing A immediately after getting in the barrel instead of waiting just like 3 seconds. Don't press A. Okay, here we go. Now press A. Oh, wow, of course I did it perfectly that time, right? Oh, no! How do I get that puzzle piece? Bro needs to watch a tutorial on how to get media literacy. Perhaps. You know what, like, I actually do think that, as wonderful as the internet is, and that I, personally benefit from it in many ways, I do think that, like, sometimes it is in some ways wonderful how we have essentially been able to allow anyone to have a platform if they want, but at the same time it has also actually been kind of dreadful how we have been able to give just anyone a platform if they want. Oh, I got the puzzle piece. Because the thing is that, like, just like people will consume content and not think critically about it or fact check things like that, you know, and it's and there I think there is like a genuine lack of media literacy out there. I keep undershooting that particular jump. Oops. But okay. We got the puzzle piece. We can move on. Huh. Okay. Okay. I need to just not jump there. Also, hey, Joey. Welcome. Playing the goat. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, I almost fumbled that. Almost. There we go. Not undershooting that jump. We already got that puzzle piece. Rip that one coin. Okay. 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 This would be a great time to still have Dixie. Okay, no, it's all good. We got it. Let me just take a sip of my coffee here. Oh no. Okay. We have 3 out of 5 puzzle pieces here. Ah, no. Okay, all right. I see where I went wrong. Oh no. Imagine the guy found Phantom Gun, lost to him, got mad and blamed me, right? Maybe. I mean, that wasn't what he said. He said it was that I didn't show where to go, even though I said out loud where to go, and I showed the coordinates on screen. But, you know, and explained, go in here, go in the docks, go up the stairs, do this puzzle. I think that guy would not have survived the days when we used GameFAQs, and it was all text. What would he have done? Ooh-wee, okay, alright. Take a little banana break right here. A little banana break. Wee. Oh, come on. Mr. Penguin. That is just rude. Just like a couple pixels to the right and I... Oh well. Alright, we gotta not get punched by some penguins this time. Alright. The good news is I'm getting hella coins. Woo! Oh, no. Yeah, that's not how you do it. That is not how you do it. By the way, Joey, if you're still in the chat here, I'm happy to see that you're still releasing content on your own channel, even though you're also working on another channel now, again. Frankly, that's great. I was worried that, I was like, no, is this content going away now? It's not. I shouldn't have jumped! I messed it up. Anyways, I am perpetually at 90 balloons. It's a cycle of losing a life and then gaining a life, you know. You lose a life, you gain a life. Whoop. It's the cycle. Okay. Boing. See? Perfect. Some people seem to be afraid of figuring things out for themselves. I was in a Discord call and someone was playing through the first area of Hollow Knight. He was asking where to go in every room. Oh, man. That's annoying. So, but you know what? Like, I know that some people just, you know, like... I do know some people like that, I will say. And, I'm gonna call them out, actually. No, so... a family member of mine, I pressed the button to do a ground pound like this, but I rolled forward. See, okay, this is one of my few gripes with this game, and Returns had the same issue. This and this are two functions. They should not be the same button. I know it's a technically different input because one is stationary, one is rolling, but there are so many buttons on this controller that are not in use, that you don't use. You literally use half of these face buttons in this game. You can use X, you can use A, you can use Y, you can use B. 4. You can separate those functions into buttons, and then you don't have accidents like that. That annoys me. Anyways, one of the few gripes I have with these games. Very few. The game design is otherwise really stellar, but it's just like, bro, put them on different buttons. We have the real estate for it. Anyways, so I was gonna tell this story. I have a family member, we'll say, who plays like that. And the one that irked me was that, not irked me per se, you know, because my firm belief is play how you want. So he had bought for himself a guidebook for Breath of the Wild so that he could essentially like follow the walkthrough through the game. And it's, you know, for me, Breath of the Wild is at its best when you're not doing that. When you're just at the will of your own curiosity, you know, you're just following your curiosity instead of a guide. You go, you think, oh, that looks interesting, and you go and explore and look for it, right? That's the game, to me. And then, there's a heart here at least. A different family member of mine was playing Breath of the Wild and playing it, you know, as one does. And he kept being, like, pushing it. He's like, oh, I have this walkthrough. Like, hey, why don't you use the walkthrough? Here's the walkthrough. And it's just like, just let the guy play the game. Just because you don't want to figure shit out for yourself doesn't mean everyone wants to do it that way. There is an inherent satisfaction to doing that, figuring it out, overcoming the moment of, huh, what is this? You know? And you have that aha. Anyways. And there is a point, like, there are some things where it's, like, too cryptic, I get it. But, like, also, you know, let the kid play how he wants to play. Anyways, that, I kind of told him off. I was like, or just let him play the game. I shouldn't have jumped. Anyways. And then grabbing his map to two separate buttons. Exactly, Crinkly. You get me. You get me. You get me. Oof. So I think I do this thing sometimes in platformers where if a jump is really clenchy, I'll like immediately jump to ground, ironic as it is, ground myself, because sometimes when you land a jump with high momentum, you have a little bit of slide forward. And I've had instances where you slide forward too much and then you topple over the edge. So I almost like instinctually like do a little hop to pull back so I don't overshoot the jump, right? But then there are instances where it's like, no, you should not do that, because the platform like this starts moving, and then now you've missed. Now you've missed the jump. See, we're back at 90. But could we get to 91? Don't make people conform to your way of existing. Exactly. It's like, look, it's one thing if you want to do it this way, but don't be so pushy about other people. I actually think, like, in general, game design is like a really delicate balance between stress and relief. It's a push and pull. Tension and relief. That's the push and pull, you know? Is like, you have to make it just stressful enough that there's like, ooh, that it's like you don't necessarily want everything to be frustrating, but you want it to be something that feels good to and worthwhile to overcome. And I think that is a difficult balance, especially because everyone has their own different thresholds for what, like, when it becomes frustrating. And I think that's the dopamine hit. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. And it is weird to articulate that of like, yeah, recreationally, I want to be put in a kind of just actually a little bit of stressful, a slightly stressful situation, because when it stops, when I get past the stressful part, it feels good. It's like, is gaming actually secretly masochism? That's the question. Gonna head home now. All right, Tetra, drive safe. Questmaster. I have not heard of that, actually. There is a game I have that I keep meaning to get back into called Super Dungeon Maker, which is what it sounds like. But whew, the problem with that game, problem in air quotes, is that it came out the same week as Tears of the Kingdom. So I got it and I was all excited for it, and then my hype for that game got immediately overshadowed because, you know, he who knew Zelda. Ooh. There we go. Hooey. This level is dicey. Ha 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 ha. That was the same with you. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah. And then I felt bad. I was like, oh man, I bought this game. I was all hyped for it. I've put like an hour into it. Ouch! I need another heart. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright, alright. Da 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 da. Beauty. Beauty. Why didn't he cry though, Lindsay? No, that's great that he did that, honestly. And I'm glad you got like time with it, even if the having surgery, like, that's not necessarily the circumstance, you know, but, you know, still good that you got to have like time to just dive into it, you know. That was anxiety induced. It was a clenchy stage, absolutely. Yeah. We've unlocked hard mode. In hard mode, you cannot bring in any items or buddy, and barrels won't give you a buddy. Also, you only have one heart. Good luck. I think I will not be doing that. Wait, does it add? Does hard? Hold on. Hold the phone. Because there were not Kong letters here before. Or wait. Oh, no, but the star means the Kong letters. Okay, so the DK part is what, time trial? Must be. I'm just looking at on the summary, right? Like, okay, the fist, belt fist is, something, is the hard mode. So, it must be time trial. Right? Time attack, that's what I mean. Okay, fair enough. Well, we did it. Otherwise, aside from that, we did it. That was clenchy though. Very clenchy. So there's nothing past that. They just said, go play on hard mode now. But we can look at extras? Apparently we can't. We got... Oh no, his house. Some concept art, which I always love. I always love being able to see concept art. Interesting. Very interesting. And we got that silhouette level. Oh yeah. Fake fan only enjoys the music. You know what? You know what? This game does have a wonderful soundtrack. Oh wait, I don't need to keep going out. I can just go like this. It is weird that they have plus and minus for next and, you know. Bright Savannah. Oh yeah. Oh, Ramby. I love those silhouette levels though. That never happened. I don't know, it's always neat to see like what ideas the team had, you know? Who is that? That couldn't be DK. Unless he just didn't want to get his tie wet. I don't know. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. This also never happened, but would have been amazing if it did. Mm-hmm. It's funny that they've got Diddy for a lot of this concept art. There was one with Cranky, I think, but yeah, for the most part, it's been Diddy Kong. Where's the Dixie Love? Oh, whoa, he's surfing. That also didn't happen, but that would have been a neat level concept. I mean, it basically would be a spin on the minecart mechanic, right? So there's Cranky again. Delfino? Al Delfino? Delfino Plaza? What? Just kidding. It's wintry cookpot minecart. Or shield. Shield surfing? Shield surfing? In my Donkey Kong? Is this a Zelda? Excuse me? Oh, we got some snowmakers. And the ice dragons. Pretty cool. Not gonna lie to ya. Not gonna lie. Sven? Olaf and Sven? Also Krob and Lars, but snowball fight bonus room. That never materialized, but would have been fun, I'm sure. Yeah, Hidden Kong Temple. We got some enemies from returns and stuff, I guess, too. And actually from also in this game, actually. We gotta mix. We get them, look at them snow boys. Them snowy boys. Oh, but then it's not, okay, well that's cool. I like that with the Aurora. The Aurora. Secret Moon World. They said, send DK to the moon, and then the Mario Odyssey team said, oh, that's a fun idea. We'll be taking that. Interesting that there's all this stuff that's not unlocked, but we got a music. We got some diorama. I actually really like the dioramas too. Oh, what's going on with DK's eyes there? Very surprised. Cranky like whacking that guy. I don't know. These are, I don't know. I just always find these very fun. He's got the last ones in hard mode. That makes sense. There he is playing on his 3DS. Oh, he's up there. He's up top. He's up top. There's Dixie, finally. And Cranky. No Diddy Kong. No love for Diddy Kong. Finally Dixie, though. That's fun, though. I don't know. I just think it's fun. So. What do I think of DK's redesign? It's fine. Yeah, we talked about it a little earlier. I do appreciate this game's level of fuzziness to him. I think that would have been nice to see. You know, in the redesign, but it's fine, I think. I know a lot of people like really don't like it. I'm kind of I guess my feelings about it are not as strong in general. I don't have strong feelings about it. Here we go. I just thought it'd be fun to send DK home. Go home, DK. Go home, my boy. Actually, it is cool that they have, actually, hold on. You can see in the background a little bit the boat the Vikings showed up on at the very top. Oh, actually, there's lots of them. Never mind. They're all over the place. Anyways, let's more concerned about the gameplay. Yeah. I think the gameplay looks pretty fun though. I think it'll be a different. I mean, it's a different kind of game than this is, right? So. But I'm kind of hoping that they kind of dig into some, I don't know, like I really like DK64 as well. Just kind of hoping they kind of dig into some of that stuff. So where the digging is going to remove all the platforming challenge in the game. Potentially. I think, I don't know, because I just haven't really viewed it as much of like a platformer as much as like a sandbox instead, if that makes sense. Because like this game, like Returns in this game are like, these are platformers, like core platformers. So it's like a bit of a genre shift, but we'll see. 3D platformers tend not to require quite as much clenchiness as 2D or side-scrolling ones do, but yeah. Well, Rin never made it. Shame on her. No, just kidding. I kid you. It's only 12. It's only 12. Well, here's what we might do is we're gonna take a short break. We're gonna end this stream because we're done this here game. We're finished. But I might just go ahead and change it over because we're very close to the end of A Link Between Worlds. So I might just take a few minutes to grab a snack, change my setup over, and then go live again with that game. Because it's like, well, what? I don't know. Why not? Right? But I do want to thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you. We'll be back online in a few. But I'm gonna end this stream and then just like set up a new one. So, you know, just look on your sub feed for that in like 5 minutes or 10. I don't know, or something. Anyways, thanks you guys. Just gonna play the end card and I'll see you in but a few. Appreciate you and have a great one. Until then.